back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let me just show you guys something first. So I want to apologize for the lack of streams over this last week. First off, faulty RAM in the streaming PC, being replaced, old stuff going back to Kingston under RMA, but we've got some other stuff in the meantime. So that messed up 2 streams, I think. And then yesterday's I was in the hospital with that. Yep, I crushed my thumb between 2 very heavy kettlebells. And it basically burst like a well-cooked sausage. It needed some attention. So, unfortunately, no stream yesterday. But we're back today. Let me just put that right. Make sure everything's working down there. Seems to be. All right, let's set ourselves up properly and jump back in to what should be an epic few hours of Kingdom Come 2. Because I think we're embarking on like a major story point here. And I can't wait. I've missed playing this the last few days. It absolutely sucks that everything's been going wrong. I sometimes feel like if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. But anyway, we're here, and things could always be worse. We've got to remember that. So welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone else is having a better week than I've been having. So if I just run up and down here, we should find that is nice and stable. And the stream is not jerking around because we now have the correct amount of memory in running in dual channel. That was what was stopping us the other day. Let me know if there's any performance issues at all on your end, guys, as we get this back in. Hi, Julian. So the last stream recording was permanently gone? It was, but it was 18 minutes of me running up and down this platform here, testing out the stream settings and seeing it being really jerky and uncomfortable to play with. So there was no events, there was no story, there was absolutely nothing happening.
Come just at the right
time. So you didn't
time.
miss anything.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one.
Yes.
And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes 2 of us.
This sounds good.
We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
Yeah. Samin could have gone a lot worse. So it seems good now. Good. I do apologise for the performance issues. I'll talk about that RAM in a minute once we get out of this cutscene. Because, we'll get onto that in a minute.
All that happened is that we prevented the worst possible outcome.
I'm not so sure about that. Young Samin deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor. And if it comes out that we helped him escape, it's my neck that's on the chopping block. And yours.
The Older may have been a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes, Captain Gnarly, and the other innocent people in the fortress?
They're all Lord von Burgov's subjects. And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
But nobody knows about us, and nobody's going to look for the Semines. That's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
Apologise for that notification popping up there. That's Discord, a new feature in Discord. I'll cut that out once we get past this cutscene. More musicians, a different lot this time. She doesn't look very happy.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
I've come dressed for war. I should have had
Good
the
evening,
pajamas on.
Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
Catherine?
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Ah.
Well said. Just
Okay.
what I like to hear.
Yeah.
What do you say to that?
I'm trying to read their faces.
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
I totally agree. If I got time just to quickly skip the ads on YouTube for you guys, because I don't want you missing a cutscene here. Let's go with this.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebakov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants.
Servants,
As soon
sir?
as we are finished
Servants?
with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
After a banquet?
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
I love his voice.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Oh?
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved.
She's
A
listening.
quick charge will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain.
Ooh.
He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises.
There's something going on.
Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment.
He was just
Lord
told not
Chamberlain.
to drink anymore. He needed a clear
I
head.
promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
I love his voice. It's
Your
so good.
health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad?
Get a good night's sleep, go into the kitchen for wine, feast and enjoy the good life. Can we help ourselves like these?
Cat got your tongue, lad. Go and have fun.
Junger Mann, komm her!
You must be that Henry from the
Do they
Lord of
all want to
Lipa,
talk to me? Really? Bailiff Hanko Goathead. What a name.
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's
Hi,
the
Michael.
same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebakov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nebak. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder, That puffed-up Capon won't talk to us.
Oh, no.
He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
That's fighting talk. Right, yeah, we're going to go down that line. Yeah, Michael, how much groschen do I have? About 11 to 12,000, I think. Plus, I have a lot of assets in the chest, in my stash, waiting to be sold in Kuttenberg. So there is several thousands worth in there, but I don't know how much exactly. Let's see. It wasn't Capon's fault.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far.
Damn right.
If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice.
Game of dice sounds
That strikes
fun.
me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
This sounds like a trap. I'd rather go at each other with swords. Hi, Pack. What have you missed? Not much. We've just started. There was no stream yesterday because of that. And there was no stream the day before because the memory completely failed in the streaming PC. So we've got replacements for that. On that topic, folks, so it was some Kingston HyperX Predator memory that I got in 2018 when I rejigged the streaming PC and upgraded it and stuff. In fact, it might actually have been in the gaming PC originally. And I had to dig out the invoice because it's a lifetime warranty on that stuff. So it's now sent back to get replaced, which is cool. I looked at the price for it, right? So it cost me £45 to get 32 gig of some crucial 3200 megahertz RAM to go in as a replacement. And look what I paid for this Kingston stuff. It's 230 quid 7 years ago. Now, it's low latency stuff. But I remember it just reminded me back then that RAM prices went through an absolutely ridiculous period. 230 quid for 32 gigabytes. Even 7 years ago, you know, the inflation and all that nonsense, it's gone the other way, obviously, but it's just absolutely crazy prices back then, and we're well off for memory prices and SSDs and stuff now. It's so much better. Graphics cards, not so much, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. That was an extremely large amount of money to pay for RAM, but back then there was no choice. It was all like that. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks, Pack. This was caused by my thumb getting in between two very heavy kettlebells and being crushed. So luckily it's not broken, but it's a rather nasty wound. So it'll be fine in a few days. As long as I don't have to hammer the space bar, it's absolutely fine. It's not holding me back at all, I hope. We'll find out.
I understand. Let's play then.
What it does do...
I'm warning you. You'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche. I give no quarter.
I can't pick things up with the left hand at the moment, so it's weird having to reach across to grab stuff. Still, it could have been worse. Anyway, let's go with the Devil's Head. 2 lucky, a painted, and we'll put the rest in strip die, I think. Oh, I think I've got too many. 2, 3, 4... No, that's 5, 6. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, do I need to put a badge? Oh, we're playing with a badge? Okay. Double the score of your last throw can be used twice. Oh, let's go with that. That sounds cheesable.
I can feel it in my bones.
Those disputes with the monastery have done an end.
You're playing it again, Ali? You've already finished it? Enjoyed it, I hope? Just a... I can't go into the settings. To me, that music seems unnecessarily loud. It's not normally like this. Yeah, I can see the levels that's hitting on there. That's loud. Right, what have we got? We've got 1, 1, 4, 4, 5, 6. That's rubbish. He's got the Silver Badge of Resurrection. I don't like the look of that. Best money ever spent? Oh, because of you. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. That's awesome. That's again terrible.
If I was you, I'd take it.
He should have beaten the life out of them and taken their silver as well.
Come on, carry on gambling.
Have
300
you
points.
lost your mind?
It's not
You're
worth
going
it.
to lose everything.
Excellent. That was well worth. That was well worth it.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
You got issues using your left hand too? Sorry to hear that, Pack. Yeah, it sucks when you're injured. Oh, I think... Right, we're going to claim this one. How do I use a badge?
Indeed. Another
If you
reason
think
to
it will
have
help you.
have a bit of sense and count the dice.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
idea. This is soldiers' business after all, isn't it?
9.
Aye.
Garnished.
We didn't have such dice when I was
He had a
young.
good roll there.
We shaped them out of clay and played with them. And they were
2,
round and
4,
didn't have
5,
any numbers
5,
on
6, 6, or 5, 5, 5, 6. So that's...
We have an early start tomorrow, it seems.
Oh, the 6 doesn't count for anything. So there's 500.
Remember much of the journey there.
Do you know what? I'm going to use that badge.
Well,
There's an extra
maybe
1,000.
I'd-
You can do it. Keep it up.
My God, the music's burning my ears. We want him to bust out on this.
Oh,
knew it'd be
scheisse.
good.
Ah,
I said as much.
that was very lucky. 1, 3. Ah, it's a shame. We always just miss that sequence out, don't we, that we want. Ah, relief. I love the music in this, don't get me wrong. I can hear Hans chatting away to someone in the background. Keep going. We're going to gamble. We're going to gamble here.
So it wasn't a fish?
Okay, we can't gamble on that, unfortunately. So
Even a
we're doing
fool
okay.
gets
I
lucky
want to know what his
sometimes.
resurrection badge does.
The cook is a woman, my lady, and she's worth her weight in gold.
Schön.
He's going to hold there, I think.
What's the
It looks
slowest?
like you don't even want to play.
It's all yours.
Last
Okay,
time I was
we're
watching, a
nicely
farmer
ahead.
lost his
I
breeches
just
and
don't
his
trust that
boots here.
resurrection badge because I have no clue what it is. So we clearly want that. Do we gamble? Nah, we're not going to gamble. That might have been a mistake. Oof.
That's
That's
fine.
good too.
It's
You're
okay.
up, my
Could
friend.
throw better.
It's okay. He's coming up slowly. I need 1,400. Oh, wow. That's it, I think. We take the 1,000. Okay. Resurrection. It's going to be able to, like, recover him. Stop me winning the game. It's going to be
Maybe
something
I'd
really
prefer a
cheesy.
short game to a long one like this.
Okay, he's making quite the comeback on there.
Show me so. I'll throw again.
Did he get... Oh, that's what resurrection does. You can re-roll the dice. That's quite nice, actually. It's up to 3,000. He's still well behind. He'd be foolish to go in too heavily with this. I think. He's still going. He's still going. He knows he has to really push it, though, this one.
Who's winning? I forgot already.
He has to stop there. No, he's still going. Oh, my God. If he gets them both, though, he's going to stop there, surely. Okay, I need 350 points. Done.
Sin, my lady, the worst sin of all. I heard that the university is quarreling about some Englishman's books.
Got him.
That was a good game, friends.
Oh, every game is good when you fatten your purse.
Lady Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few groschen, one way or the other, won't ruin me.
But you're still in debt to me, though.
Well, that's true. I apologize for what I said. I wasn't being serious. No offense, friend. I just wanted a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's all just a bit of banter until the swords come out, isn't it?
Otherwise, it would be
Nice. So, one challenge down. Let me just check the settings for the music. It might just be that I'm stood right next to the... Oh, I can't click on settings? That's interesting. So, main volume, in-game music volume. We'll just knock that down a bit. Weird that I can't actually use the mouse to click on my...
Than I do, Henry. Stop fapping.
I'm right next to them. Okay, I'm right next to... That's why. Let me just clear the court here. Let's take a look at a couple of things. One is get a good night's sleep, go to the kitchen for wine, feast and enjoy the good life, optional. Go get the arm. I want to go get the arm. We'll go see Capon. Right. So I need to get all this done. Let's quickly just put this on so I look like the part. So we want...
Anything else you need?
I'll have some bacon. I'll take some roasted piglet. And maybe one of them. And a slice
Go
of
and
that cake
enjoy the
over
feast,
there.
youngster.
That's cheese.
And drink to the success of our campaign.
It happens.
Is that roasted?
Anything else
Just
you
watch where
need?
you're going next time.
I think this party's a bit loud for me, to be quite honest. Right, go and see Hans. I'll go and see Hans.
Hey, blacksmith.
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov.
We don't
He
know.
trusts him.
Actually.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I understand. But this is the only way to get revenge for the massacre by the pond. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe.
I would take
You know
my
what?
chances, actually.
I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Time for an adventure. Right then.
Ah, our hero from the pond. What would you say if I wrote an ode to you?
Hose away. But don't get too close to me in the heat of battle.
What have we here? Your wits are quick, my friend. Tell me, what really happened?
We have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there.
I'm getting
Women
distracted
swoon
here, I
in
think.
his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. Wouldn't you like to help me? You do have a sense of humor, right?
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her
Oh
clothes.
yeah, is that what
When
he
I
told
sang
you?
beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
How awful. How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
To the death.
Nothing of the sort. No violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
I'll think it over.
As you wish, my friend. But
Basically-
if you change your mind and want a bit of fun, drop by. But you have to do it before I get too drunk.
Yeah, okay. We'll come back to that, maybe.
Our hero
That
from the
involves
pond.
some theft. I'm pretty sure. Which I'm normally up for, don't get me wrong. But I think there are more pressing concerns at the moment, so I'm going to go and I need to speak to Catherine. I need to go see the blacksmith guy, who is working late tonight.
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Yeah, that'll be down to me mostly.
Greetings. What do you want?
I've come for the armor.
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Right, I'll tell the Chamberlain. I'll do that. Hi, Cecilia. The plot twist of the story after this is insane. I am looking forward to finding out.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way.
I like it how he just pulls, like, you know,
want something done,
a common longsword and some plate legs out of his back pocket and hands them to you. Right, we can get those fixed. Let's give it a sharpen. Needs a bit of work, this thing. A smooth cuirass. Ow! Ow! No, that hurts. I'm using my thumb on the spacebar there. Let's stop that. That's not a good idea at the moment. Yep, didn't foresee that coming. It's amazing. You don't realise how much you use your thumb for things until it's no longer available. And that one's done. And let's also repair. I want the armourer's kit. We're going to just... Do you know what? We're going to repair everything. Oh, it's given me some right dodgy shit here, hasn't he? Okay, that's good though, because that should be done now. So, just feast and enjoy the good life. Go to the kitchen for wine. Do I not have to return the sword to anyone? Or the armour, rather. Or all the gear. No? I thought we had to take it. Do I need a wash? Is there a trough here? We'll assume I don't. You know we have all these troughs outside to wash in. I don't remember seeing any washing facilities in any of the bedrooms. Like a bowl of water. That would be a nice touch. A basin. Right, we're looking for wine.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta. She's the cook.
That is a nice looking basket of turnips right there. Where's Baldric? He'd love one of them. What's the black one though? It's got the same leaves. Is there the black turnips or Swedes? I've not seen one of those. I like the... Ah, we've got historically coloured carrots as well. These reddish ones, blackish reddish ones. Right then, I need Manietta.
Good day to you.
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening.
I'm sensing a bit of
But don't
animosity
worry.
there.
I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
This sounds like a trap. Who's my favourite character so far? I can't really say Henry because we're playing as him. So out of all the others, I don't really know, to be quite honest. I kind of like all. And Ulrich the Chamberlain's voice is just outstanding. I think that's great. I kind of liked Old Lord Samine, actually. He was quite good, although we didn't really spend much time with him. The Drunken Gamekeeper, not such a fan of. I don't know, really. It's hard to look past the duo of Hans and Henry, though. There's characters that work really well together.
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Osina's amazing locks.
Fantastic. He really is quite a blacksmith.
The woman who plays Catherine in real life is so hot and she has nice toes. You've noticed? You don't see many people posting pictures of their toes, do you? Or maybe I don't go looking for them. I don't know. Let's look at this lock
I'll
anyway.
take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks. Take
No
care, have a
goblin
nice
feet
evening.
here then. Open the herbs chest. Am I going to get... I think I'm going to get spotted if I do this. Yeah, I think this is a... I can't click on things with the mouse in that page. Something seems off. We're going to take a Saviour Schnapps. Do we have a weak one? Because I think I'm going to get arrested for this. Even though I'm doing them a favour. We'll see. She's not off to get the guards, is she? She bloody... Oh, no, she's not. It's all right. I thought she was off to get the guards. I seriously thought she was.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budget. I won't bother locking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osina and his rubbish locks. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle. Farewell.
Okay, we've got the wine for Capon. Yeah, I thought... I mean, spices were actually extremely valuable at this time. So where's Catherine? We don't know the answer to that. Hello, mate. Okay, well, I mean... Feast and enjoy the good life. I guess that's all we need to do, and then get a good night's sleep.
Excuse me.
She's maybe off, like, raiding a flipping room upstairs somewhere. She's a good thief. Should we go and have a look? We'll have a wander. Oh, is this the armory? It is. We don't really care about that. We've already raided that. What's this D on the map? Let's take a little look. So D is feast and enjoy the good life, and B is just go to sleep. Well, I think there's time for a bit of feasting and good life yet, don't you? Who should we talk to?
How do you like the company here?
Is that Black Bartosz? Let's go talk to him.
Sorry, but I hardly know anyone here.
But I know you, Henry.
You know me?
Of course. And I'm not the only one. Whoever saw what you got up to beneath the gallows won't forget your name in a hurry.
Oh, I see.
I may have missed the start, but I have to say, the end was thrilling.
And who are you, if I may ask?
Black Bartosz, from Prague. Sir Otto's personal bodyguard.
We've met him. We have met him. What was my favourite Hearts of Iron DLC? For actual function adding to the game, it's got to be Man the Guns, the naval one, just because it allows you to block off sea zones so you don't travel through them. For that, I think, was the biggest difference that any of them made. The rest, I honestly can take it or leave.
What was von Burgov doing in Prague?
He's the royal chamberlain, so he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords.
That's concerning.
Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't
That's
you?
true.
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
Well, you should be.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Then? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Very true.
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's annoying.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
So it kind of annoys me when there's a word mispronounced in, you know, in these sort of dialogues. And Chamberlain as Chamberlain. I know how voice acting often works. I mean, like the main stars you might bring into a studio and work together with directly on a project. And the people with smaller parts, they'll be sent the lines and they might either record it at home if they've got a semi-decent setup or go into a local studio. But they're not always told how to pronounce things. That's why we get different pronunciations of names, like Lord Semin or Semin, and Nebakov and Nabarkov, the name of the fortress, and things like that, because they're not always directed how things should be pronounced. It's not the actor's fault, but it's the people who send the scripts out, or maybe don't check over these things, and it kind of annoys me a little bit when it's repeated time and time again. Obviously, with someone's name, you can't be sure how it's supposed to be pronounced, and then we get mispronunciation. That's fine. But yeah, with other things, it kind of grinds my gears a little bit. Like one-off, it doesn't matter, but when they repeat it, you know, it's noticeable then.
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Hermann Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
Excuse me for a moment.
Are we done?
Eat, drink, and be merry. If you've wine but don't drink, or have grapes but eat gruel, don't be surprised if I call you a fool.
He's a bit of a poet, this guy, is he? I've got about 1,000 hours in Hearts of Iron 4, Cecilia. Something like that. I haven't checked for
Anything else, lad?
the last replay or two. We don't need to speak to him. Oh, reply?
Go and enjoy the feast, youngster.
I will.
And drink to the success.
I'm going to talk to him. Can we... Captain, I don't think I can respond to half these people.
Yes, Lord Capon's servant.
Like Jessica Bohr. Father Nicodemus. I never talk to that old arsehole. Any widow Johanka of... Johanka?
I'm sorry. I don't know your name,
Not that.
This is Johanka of Zhernov.
No, it's not.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
They were?
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I think so. I think we should. We've got nothing else to do. As far as I'm concerned, we've accomplished the tasks for the night.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best.
It was a lovely day for bathing. Let's not start off with that. Because I think we should jump in there She did say at the beginning. Okay, let's go for it.
Lord Tanish and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. But we didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
They almost killed us. They chased us into the rocks, scarily. Let's put some tension into this.
It was a bloodbath, milady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are truly brave.
Here we go. We're building the legend
We were
of this
saved by
Henry.
a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labour would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you.
What?
You're a sincere and brave young man.
What are they
Henry.
saying about me?
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
I, nod, wink, wink, say no more.
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honoured to
Reputation lost.
Excellent.
With who?
I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they?
Who
It's
am I?
a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
So much for the good night's sleep. Oh, wow. 5 hours, 4. Your hanker is beautiful and smells of saffron. Has she been in the cook's chest stealing the spices? Well, you know, there was going to be a good night's sleep, and now it appears I'm starving because I forgot to eat anything at the actual banquet. Right, let's fix that. Nourishment 68. The cheese will do it nicely. Have I got anything going off? Yeah, there's a pretzel. There's a smoked cheese. Screw it, I'm eating that. There we go. Some semi-mouldy cheese. Someone's left a military sword here. A long paw point. There's a load of armor and stuff. I mean, is there a particular... It won't be better than what I've got. Empty everything you don't need. There's a couple of people said me that. There's some stuff for hands. So that's not, though, is it? So let's go and put some stuff away. Weapons. Oh, on the player. Common longsword. The military sword I don't need. So let's stick that away. There's probably nothing else. And armor. I need to be careful not to put Hans' stuff away. That we've just picked up. And that one. And I think we leave the rest. A couple of women's brooches. Food. I have stacks of food that I should probably put away. I can drop all that though. Who cares about it? It'll be right. I'll carry what I'm carrying now. Right then. Where is Mr. Capon? And do we need a bath first? Oh, that's not a bath, is it?
Hey,
I keep
Henry,
seeing that barrel.
We're moving out.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm going to give that blacksmith Ossiner a kick up the ass.
Oh, but actually, this is good stuff, because I've fixed it all. Well, nothing.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
Quite.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Let's go.
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in.
I think...
Hold. Damn it.
I don't know what I think, to be quite
But
honest.
so what?
Oh,
Let's go.
he just rode
Can't
into
wait
me.
to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think? What's
Are you
wrong?
blind? You almost ran into me.
What do you mean almost? I think this horse... Get off, you bastard. This horse isn't steering very well. There's something wrong with it.
Easy. Easy.
We've got to leave now.
Nice and slow.
Now, right now. I don't know quite how that happened, but it seemed to escalate rather quick. Hans?
Whoa. Whoa.
Hans, we're going, aren't we, Hans? Yes, we are. Do you see all those bastards coming after me trying to drag me off the horse? Jesus, it's time I was not here anymore. Right, Hans, I'll meet you outside. I've got somewhere to be.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Shit.
Oh,
we need a cutscene right now.
I'll help you arrest him.
Oh my god. They've all run off. I'm being shot at. Hang on a minute. This is getting ridiculous. What's all...
No, lay your jobs on the pillory.
Can I surrender?
Stuff.
Do you know what? This has gone ridiculous. Let me... I don't know why the mouse button doesn't work on there. Oh, God, I thought for a moment there all my saves had been wiped out. That was a scary, scary thing. Right. I think we're good there, aren't we? Yeah, that should be where we woke up. It was about 5 minutes ago. Yeah. Whew. All right. We're not doing that again. What I think I did was accidentally ride... Ooh, nice. Accidentally ride into a guard. And then all shit just kicked off from there. That was somewhat surprising. I'm not going to lie. Right, let's put away the military sword. And everything I can probably do without. Get rid of those. I don't think that's better than what I've got, so we'll shift it. That was... Oh, there's a couple of brooches. I need to eat some of this food now. We'll take the rest with us. Tons of potions. And we could drop some... Oh, I can drop the charcoal. I definitely don't need that. Belladonna. There. I'll keep the 52 dried mint, because I think I've got a thing that makes me smell nicer. So we'll leave the mint, and we'll put all the rest of the stuff away. There we go. Tons of keys. Kits, bandages and stuff, they might be super useful. Dice. Badges weigh nothing, so that's okay. Okay, we're good. Right, and let me fix the problem with the food. As we'll go off the mouldy stuff first. That's nourishment 76. Is there anything else? I mean, the smoked dog meat has seen better days. Bloody dog meat. Right, I'm not going to ride into those guards this time. I'm determined not to.
I've got your eye.
Let's see what...
I'm going to give that...
Oh, I can choose. Ah, because I'm not wearing those. Right. Interesting. Confirm delivery. I better put my armor on for the flipping fight that's coming up. I can give rotten meat to Mutt. I have to live with that dog and the smells he makes. Don't really want to eat, you know,
What do you mean?
I don't want him eating rotten
It's
food.
not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you?
All dog owners know of
Ready
which
for
I
battle?
speak.
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we...
Right, okay. Let's be a bit more successful this time, shall we?
Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Navarco in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little
Slowly.
fortunate try.
Got time
What
to
do you
worry
think?
about
What's
everything
wrong?
that could go wrong.
Don't
You're
tell me you
bored.
don't fancy going into battle.
There we go.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye. I've quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Bergov to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
I have a feeling that it's not going to go smooth. I'm also wondering if Chamberlain Ulrich has openly said he's going for a frontal assault. And that was to test to see if we had a spy amongst our ranks, and he's not going to do that at all. But if the bandits are there preparing for a frontal assault, and we don't do that, he knows there's a spy. I wonder if that's like a little ploy.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen!
He's not even dressed in his armour. There is something up.
Open the gate! We're moving out.
Oh, he has got some armour on, I beg your pardon. I could see his, whatever you call them, on the elbows. I can't remember. Cooters? I know we're wearing some. It's quite the epic scene. Ah, now I wish Henry actually had a helmet like that, instead of the daft kettle hat that I've got on. Han's giving him a steely look. Let's see where we're going. Let's down some gorge. Oh god, it looks like that scene from Last of the Mohicans when the British are marching out to the
band really
fort.
fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Oh, shit. Wow. Well, that escalated quickly. Who was that poor sod? Oh god, I thought that was Pebbles for a minute, taking the arrow. And my horse used to be a war horse until she took an arrow to the knee.
Oh god! Where? Hey! I can't get out!
Give me your hand!
Am I trapped under a horse here?
I'm wounded! Come on! Go, no,
I'm coming.
Battle cry!
No, it's really pissed me off! Get out of here!
Die, you wretch!
One down. Another one down. Okay, where's his mate at?
You got him!
Can we loot? Rob. No, I think we better get going. I don't think it's time for looting. Where are we going to carry it to anyway? Can I rob him? Because he looks like he might have a nice helmet. Shit!
Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Hang on. That is, I want that helmet. I want that one. There's a Magdeburg Cuirass on there as well I really wanted. Oi! Who the shit are you? Sit down. And you. Alright, enough tomfoolery.
I'll be done with you in a flash!
Well played, sir. Well played. I might go back. I better defend the Chamberlain, actually. There's no time for looting right now.
Henry, cover up! You fool! Bleeding like a...
I can't get a swing in here for some reason.
Help me! Quick!
Speak.
I don't know why I'm bothering with you.
How do I do this? Can I help? Jesus Christ, who's that?
For fuck's sake!
Come on, give me my sodding bow.
Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here.
I can't get the bow
We
out.
have to get away. So help him.
What's
I'm
wrong
here.
with my bow?
I'll help you!
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curse!
There's one down. I don't know why that bow wouldn't draw out before.
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
I'll just kill this guy first. No, I won't. Let's run. Let's just run. I think I got an arrow in my buttocks for my trouble there. We don't have time to play here. That's the best insult ever, isn't it? A typically British wanker.
Get him from behind.
Not die, you heathen cur, or you low-life scum. It's just wanker.
There are more of them behind me.
Sound like they've got bloody magazine-fed carbines or something.
You're a bloody pulp fucker.
I think we're winning, but we've come to a bit of a dead end here. There's some more coming in.
That must hurt.
Ah, you weren't watching there, were you, you bastard?
Fuck you.
I should be battle crying more, actually.
Fuck her out, damn it. That's it. I'll be done with you in a
Get the bow out. Come on. You used a perk. Surprise attack. They didn't see that coming, did they not? Whoever that is, I'm filling him full of arrows. Do you know what? I'm not 100% sure he's an enemy.
Slice him up!
Why? What's this?
I feel quite hungry!
I feel quite hungry. That's the best battle cry ever. I feel quite hungry. Have you got anything on you worth having, my man? I'm looking at... no. I thought some of these... Oh, I'll have my arrow back. No, I thought some of these had decent... I need a knight. I need a... Oh, God. Oh, they're... Okay. I thought they were dead. Right, now what do we do? Hands? What do we do? Do we go... I need a gun. Come on, bow. Oh, headshot. Ooh, that was a good one. There we go. We've got them bastards. Right. Are we good? Are we clear? No, there's another one. Do I go up into the flipping hills and chase these guys down then? I think I can get them from here. Surprise attack. Were they not ready for that? He's unloading something drastically. Oh, that was a wild one. He looks like he's throwing rocks at us. Can't seem to get this guy from here. Oh, nice. Marksmanship 11. Okay, cool. Have we got a guy with a gun? Are you good? There's a horse somewhere. I didn't see him. Where is he? Where is he? I can't see him from... If I go up, I can't see him. Is he on reloading his weapon? There he is. I got you. I got you. Oof. That was a nice shot. I knew those bows would come in useful at some point. Do I have to kill all of these guys then? Loot them, they've got lots of armor. I'll go back to the looting bit. Oh, I need arrows. I don't think I actually need to kill these guys. We'll go piercing arrows, as I seem to have a lot of them. Whoop, that went wrong. Mouse went a bit wild. Oh, let's see if we can get him. What armor do you have, sir? A knight shield. Take the piercing arrow back. Nothing apart from a Groshen. Is there someone that we should be killing? Can't loot them. Will I get arrested for this, by the way? Don't have to kill them all. Find a way forwards. Can we speak to hands? I can't speak to hands. Am I supposed to... Oh, we're supposed to go up here? Ah, okay, got it. Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Come on then, wanker.
I'll give you bloody wanker.
I'll sort you out.
Is there some guy behind me?
Like this. You'll think to make an effort.
Well done, Hans. We got the bastards. Does he have anything to take? Just some groschen, but not very much. I was kind of enjoying shooting the guys off the cliff top, to be honest. Definitely gunpowder.
What the hell are you doing? We don't have time. Get a move on.
Stop complaining.
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill.
I agree.
Hey,
Capon!
Henry!
Where the hell is he?
I'm having that.
I have to go to him.
Coming.
You kick the bucket, you shit! Ha!
Oh, fuck you! Leave him alone!
Oh, I missed. How did I miss that? Trying to do a big swing. It's not really paying off. I don't know why they're not landing, actually.
We'll lose him on the other side of the stream. You got it.
I got him!
That got his attention.
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagon.
So I see.
Hey!
There's a guy on a horse here. I'm having all this.
Capon!
Surely.
Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Yeah, I know. This looks expensive. Hang on. And I better get the potion as well. Right. Anyone that looks like they've got valuable gear on. Where's his sword? I put his sword away. My weapon doesn't seem to be connecting as often as it should here.
Fuck you! Shit! He's nearly got me!
Come on, mate. Come on, you're good. You're good.
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Okay, if we rush along here. People are looking ill, aren't they? Can I take anything off you? Nah. Let's do some bows and arrows. We like bows and arrows. Oh, I don't get choice to?
Hans? Hans! Look at me!
He's fine, he's fine.
Hans!
Nothing some honeyed wine and a mustard poultice can't fix. Oh god, are we in this situation again? Captured.
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Touchstone.
Is it who you think it is, Henry?
You'll have to take him first.
I like the look
My
of this.
boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
I thought greater odds.
We're better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so?
He's a big guy. That's quite the jaw on him.
Captain. One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
I like this guy already. Well, that is some sword, is that, isn't it?
If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
Okay, Mark. This is the time to shine. I don't know that this is a bad guy, necessarily.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
He's too handsome, he's got a good moustache, and his voice is soft and caring, rather than dark and evil. I'm going through all the Hollywood tropes, but... Oh, take that, you bastard. Oof!
Damn it!
Just getting started as well.
You're good.
He's a bloody wreck, this guy.
Shishka, you all right?
Has he lost an eye because of me?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
I guess we're about to find out. Oh. Who is hanging from the tree? I'm guessing the von Bergov's men? Hi, Alf Machete. How's it going? I mean, black screen. Could be anything coming next. We don't know. I'm guessing it wasn't Henry and co. hanging from the tree.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition.
This is Father Godwin. Yeah.
As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
I don't know where this is going all of a sudden. This is...
All I wanted was a quiet life.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
All my guesses have gone.
Take it easy.
Hi, Tough.
Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No. The bishop!
Okay, I did wonder then. I was thinking, is he no longer... Wait, maybe still no longer a priest. Has he been kicked out of the clergy?
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
Yeah.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
He does look like he's a few years older and suffering the effects of too much booze, to be fair. He has aged a bit since Kingdom Come 1, don't you think? Am I dead? Is Henry dead? I don't think so. But I don't think he was hanging from the tree. It's left it on a real cliffhanger. Back in the old days, before internet and streaming TV services, that would be the end of a weekly episode of something. It would end on that note. And people were like, no, I have to wait 7 days to see the next one. I need to know now. And it would be great. And you'd go to work or school the next day and you'd talk to your mates about it. And it'd be brilliant. And you don't get that knife-edge cliffhanger drama like you used to, because you just go and binge the next episode immediately afterwards when it's something like that. Yeah, Father Godwin, he sinned. He sinned bad.
Well, I might not be entirely blameless. I threw up during a sermon and beat up the bailiff.
It's like Dallas when JR got shot.
Shit.
I remember that.
I mean, sorry, Father.
So actually,
yeah.
it suited me fine when
Those were great
Anush and
days.
Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, the days of Dallas were great. You know the best thing that came out of Dallas? I don't think I can show you it because it's probably copyrighted music, but go and look up the Star Wars Dallas intro. Is that the right way around, or the Dallas Star Wars intro? It's basically Star Wars with the Dallas soundtrack playing. Awesome. You remember hiding between the couch because your mum didn't want you to watch the A-Team? Oh, the A-Team was great. Apparently, I used to hide behind the couch when the Incredible Hulk, the live-action one from the 70s and 80s, came on. I'd be about 4 in 82 when I'd be watching it, and apparently I was terrified of him. But I remember loving it, from what I can recall.
It's no big secret, but I can't talk about it without...
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Without having a drink inside me.
Ah, the ale's on the house, of course.
One of the perks of being in the job, I guess.
Excellent. It's these 2 young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, sacre. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Long
Annie
story.
and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them.
How long does this go on for?
Those 2 lads are as tough as old boots. Oh, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Are we done? Do we play as Godwin now? Okay, interesting. Yeah, sorry, Chibik. I saw you come in there. I didn't want to talk over the cutscene, and it wouldn't pause. Greetings from Prague. That Ziska character's a famous actor. He might be. I don't know yet. I'll have to either look him up or check out his voice, see if I can recognise it. Right, first things first. We don't need a wash. Let's see what he's got. He's got a common longsword, dagger, torch, some terrible stuff, a noble's belt, interesting, and plenty of food. So
Good to see you.
we need to
Where you
speak with
going?
Hans the musician.
Grüß Gott. Was willst du?
What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
Let's go find out what.
Von Berghoff sent his men to Nebarkov. But it seems someone got wind of his plan and lay in wait for them in the ravine.
That was Catherine's doing, I bet. I think she's a spy. Meanwhile, Henry's choking on a tree in the background. Maybe his dog does save him. Maybe Henry's standing on his dog's back.
Has anything else happened in these parts?
I heard our Sir Otto sent his man to Semine Fort, and it went up in flames. They say young Lord Semine betrayed von Berghoff, and that was his punishment.
Interesting. There's been all sorts of stuff going on. Right, let's go and have a word with Kuba.
Folks that suffer the most. And you're supposed to believe there's justice
Can we
in the
get a
world.
torch out here? There we go.
Thank you.
God be with you. I need to ask you something.
Me? Like what?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself.
That mill.
Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
That might have been me.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
Ooh, who were the captives? We might be onto them. Do you think it was Milton Welsh playing Ziska? I don't recognise the name. I'd have to... Let's look him up now. Because I might recognise him, but I don't recognise the name. But then I am always bad with actors' names. Oh, I can see the look. They often do that when there's motion capture. Milton Welsh. What's he been in? That's not him, by the way. Oh, yeah, that's not... Listen to that. Does it not say? Haps. Oh, I don't... Oh, okay, so a load of... Is he Czech? Or maybe German? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know the guy. We'll see. His voice comes across quite good.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Okay.
Are you sure?
That's good.
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
Oh.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Okay. Theory crafting here. It wasn't Henry and Hans that got hung, because they said Hans would fetch a big reward, a big, what do you call it? I can't remember what they call when they take a noble captive to then sell him back to his family later. Anyway, you know what I mean. I think they took Henry and Hans away. They dressed two people up that looked vaguely like them and hung them from a tree. And so people would think they're dead, because they're secretly trying to convert Henry and Hans to their cause, because they are actually the Rebel Alliance and the good guys. That's the theory we're going with. Let's see if I'm right. Ransom. Thank you. They were holding them for ransom. There's another word for it, though. It's not just ransom. That's like when a kidnapper holds someone to ransom, but there's another word. And it was done with particularly the nobility in medieval times. The nobility would be captured and then sold back to their family. It is effectively ransom, but it was called something else. And the name's really annoying me, being an asshole. That's kind of it. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough, and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
A commemorative
All
ring.
right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
Please, God,
I'm
make
sure he
Cuba
won't say
better
no to some valuables. Do you know what? We should probably put that on, right? Because... is it a quest item? Maybe I can't change. Other? Oh, it's there, but I can't equip it on him anyway.
Suffer the most. And you're supposed to believe there's
Hans
justice
the
in the
musician.
world.
He looks fine. So where are we going now? Are we riding for the mill? We are riding not quite for the mill. It's to the site of the ambush. I don't think we have fast travel, so I think there's a load of shit to do on the way by the looks of this. That is really annoying me that I can't remember the word. I'm going to look this up. Hang on. No. We'll just have Firefox, thanks. This is not the time to update. So what was it? The medieval practice of selling captured nobles. What was it called? Were they ransomed? Was it just ransom? To say ransom, I'm sure it means something else. As in there's another, oh god, I've heard this anyway. Like he'll fetch a nice fat. No, they're talking about ransom there. Okay, it was called something else, but no one captured about. Normally held for oh, maybe it's just ransom then. I'm sure there's another term for it. I'll think about it at 3 o'clock this morning and wake up and I'll come straight down onto Discord and everything else and we'll talk about it then. Okay, should I just follow the path? Am I on the right one for a start? Yeah, it'll do. It'll do.
Yeah! Go!
I think this old horse might throw me off if I go a bit too mean on her.
Come on, DB. Let's go.
That's an interesting word dump there, Tough. You've been on a thesaurus.
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads.
There's a crossroads?
Yeah!
That doesn't look like it's that way.
Oh, no!
Should we just go cross country because it's quicker? Oh, actually, it's that road just
This
there.
must be that chapel. Now to the right and down to the woods.
Quick!
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. The company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
There's something. Apart from the roadblocks.
Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled.
Is it looking for... do we... Okay, this is the end of the horse here. Redemption, buyback. It was referring to the sum of money demanded. Oh, I thought there was another term for it. You know, like parole was a type of prisoner release. Like prisoners were allowed to go back, and but they were allowed to go back on parole, which was that they swore that they would not fight for the same cause again until they'd been officially exchanged for a prisoner of the other side. But there's a word it's on the tip of my tongue that's something along those lines, and it's driving me mad. And it basically meant the ransoming of nobles back to their family. Maybe it was just ransom. I might be thinking of something else, but it's driving me insane. Mercenary. Okay, are there any clues on them? I mean, do we really need to rob? We don't need to rob everyone.
They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
Is there anyone with decent gear? Because I'm hearing voices up ahead. And we don't know. Do you know what? Let's take all of this stuff. And let's go see what we can put on. Noble quilted trousers. And a bandage. Right, okay. We're tooled up a bit now. So, it's stolen, but who cares? You can't change Godwin's clothes. Okay, right, okay. At least that's answered that. We don't need to alter it then.
Get a move on. Those fuck...
Stop gaping and clear off! Or are you looking for trouble, hmm?
I think these guys are actually getting kitted out.
What you want, you old fart? Sure you're not lost?
What are you up to here,
Bandits,
fellas?
okay, yeah, they're wearing
What's it to you?
Bergov's gear.
Do you want to end up like these ones here?
I think not. And you don't need to raise your voice. My hearing's fine. And I come in peace.
So you should. You don't look like you're up to much else.
It's lame you can't change his clothes. Maybe we're not meant to be fighting too much.
What happened here? Do you have any idea?
Von Bergov's soldiers took a hammering. That's all you need to know. I don't care who did it or why. All I care about is there's lots of valuable things in all this carnage that will come in very handy.
That's what I'm thinking about too. Worst case of suicide you've ever seen. Mass suicide.
I'm looking for two of my friends here. I heard they were fighting on von Bergov's side.
Then they're fucked!
You can't know that.
Are you blind, old man? Take a good look around. No one could survive a massacre like that.
Oh, don't mind me. I won't disturb you while you're... working.
That sounds like a good idea. You mind your own business and we'll mind ours.
Deal.
Okay, we don't need to pick a fight. Hello. I mean, do we pick a fight? I can't kill him. I don't have a dagger. Let's put that right. Who's got a dagger? Anyone with a dagger? Anyone look like they might have had a dagger? We can't change his clothes, but okay.
Pissed myself laughing. If he thinks his pals came out of that alive, that'd be a bloody miracle.
With a bit of luck. Oh, you shit!
I had to try it. I had to try it. I don't know. Do I have... Oh my god. Where's my sword? Jesus Christ. Be praised.
Pray, you bastard.
I put it away, didn't I? He had the sword out and then he put it away. Bollocks.
You won't get me. Ha! We'll fit.
Now you've
Everyone
had it.
flees in panic. Right. Okay. We're drinking this. Because we're in a bit of trouble. I need a bandage. I do actually. I stole a bandage. We're okay. We can use the bandage. Oh, hang on. I need to do that. Confirm. Well, that nearly went horribly badly wrong, didn't it? But just in case he's got some amazing stuff on here, which we can't use anyway. And I'll take that bandage back. And a broadsword. Did I not treat the bandage? Treat the injury, I mean. Oh, bollocks. Hang on. I have two. Says, oh, you don't need to bandage yourself, you're not bleeding. Right. That was nasty. That was very nasty. And all my own fault and own doing. Okay, well, we've had a rude awakening. And to be fair, I'm completely unarmoured, and that was a stupid thing to even try. But I mean, that shouldn't stop us from trying it. He's got some awesome stuff. Look at that. Like, I would say let's go with this, because this is proper armour right here. We don't need the roe deer hide, and we really can't change. Bastard. Has he got the stats for that? Right. He's using a common long... Oh, the common longsword's better than the broadsword. Okay. He does have a dagger. God damn him. He does, and he has it equipped. So why wouldn't I... It just wouldn't let me... Okay. It's not going to let me play with the stuff, and we can't do murders. So let's not get into any more fights, because this is scary now. There's no point picking anything else. So I'm slightly overloaded. Let's drop that kettle hat, because that's of no use whatsoever. I can move it to the horse. That's better.
God almighty. Bless their souls.
We'll just keep going. There should be piles of bodies.
They blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
Okay, we're nearly there.
In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
It was quite the massacre, though, wasn't it? Right,
Hey,
interesting
I
time
told
here.
you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest?
I look like one.
You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Eric?
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Let's kill him. It'll save time in the long run, I'm sure. It's a complicated business, ransoming relatives back. The first game I came across that used it was Medieval Total War 1. You could actually ransom the soldiers back, which was quite good. But I don't think there was nobility in that, so that was a shame.
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point.
There were lots, actually.
De omnibus est dubitanum.
Oh, they often use blunt weapons.
Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
It must have been
I still
ransom.
don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas. We'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double.
You?
Aye, me. Unluckily for you, I changed my mind. We're not going to share with anyone.
What's this about? Do you know them?
I bumped into them in the forest. They were robbing the
Well,
dead.
one of them was.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue.
Let's
Come
hope
on then,
that
you
potion has had
assholes!
some effect. Right, have I got the sword out this time? I have. Why have I got two on me? Why have I got two on me?
Done with you in a flash.
Why have I got one behind me? I'm in trouble here. I don't know what Godwin's skills are at all. But I think one wrong move and I'm dead. Okay.
Help me.
Good!
Good lad. Okay.
Once more and we can go home!
Oh, that's Eric's mercenary. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. But did Eric die? No, he didn't. I saw someone go down and I thought it was Eric, so that's why I thought
Fucking
that was
swine.
the guy. Right, put the sword away. Put
I
the
owe
sword
you
away.
one, old man.
Nearly on the wrong side again. But we can loot these guys, right? An ornate waffle. I don't think I want any of this stuff. I'll take the beer because it's Father Godwin.
Fucking hell. See what happens when you can't be asked to obey orders. But Eric, it was... Shut up!
Let's go.
Fuck! That was something. They got what they had coming, the
He had
fucking thieves.
plot armor.
I'd say it's God's
Oh,
punishment.
hiya, Finn. How's it going?
Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
It does serve them, right? But
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nebarkov.
Okay.
Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
this is now starting to tie in with the cutscene we saw at the very introduction of the game, where Hans and Godwin were fighting together, besieged in a castle. You remember? I mean, in my playthrough, it was about 60 hours ago. But I remember, and we weren't sure where things were going. You good, Finn? Just one more day to the weekend? Well, true fact, my weekend starts tomorrow, because it's my birthday tomorrow, and then also my daughter's. We share a birthday. So, day off. No stream tomorrow, by the way. I'm told I'm not allowed. Unfortunately. You can check his character. There's some interesting perks. Ooh. That's a good call, Chibik. I should have had a look at that. Let's have a look. Player. There's something gone wrong. They've done something that I think maybe an update. Because I can't click on the menus at the moment. Any of them. Maybe I just need to restart the game. I don't know. But I can get into them through other ways. I just can't use the mouse to click on them. It's weird. Happy birthday beforehand. Thank you. Just when you're spying on the ladies, why hide your true gay feelings for each other? Who? What? Who was that? You mean Henry and Hans? It was before that cutscene. We're looking for... I can click on those. They work okay. It's weird. We were looking for... What were we looking for? Combat? Wow, he's pretty nifty in swords. Anyway, drinking. Yes, he's got a lot in there. Not so much in stealth. Nightcap. What's that? If you're meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. That's good. We can just drink every night. We'll go for that.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Oh, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
As I said, I'm kind of working for myself right now.
Did you upset the bishop?
A bit. But the bishop was the least of it. It was a bunch...
Look! That's Nabokov up on the left. Got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Go on.
Go! Go!
I don't think this old beast is quite up to the task. Unless I can take a massive shortcut up here. Oh, we maybe will. We maybe will. I'm coming up on the inside.
Quick!
We'll take a shortcut round here. Ah, it's a big hill. There we go. We don't do fair races. We cheat. That works in racing games too, by the way. Some of them you can cut corners on the tracks. Used to love finding stuff like that.
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
You wanted to kick him off like in Road Rash?
Alive. You're in luck.
I wish.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
Henry took his eye? Or at least injured him.
This here is Father Godwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan.
Oh, really?
Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
This... Okay, this story is going places I did not expect at all. It's late happy birthday if you heard right. Ah, it's tomorrow. So, you're ahead of the time. Thank you.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you are the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am.
I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Touché.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress. And they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything. But they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more hot shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a party. So we're done here.
A lying
glad I'll let you
cyclops.
leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
And we're not going for a fight, are we?
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Jesus, this guy's badass, isn't he? Oh, they're both badass. That's
Looks
cool.
like you know how
Hi,
to use
Pan,
a
by the way.
blade. Fighting Turks will
See you,
teach you
Tuff.
that. Hungary? Kosovo.
Me too, he says. Hashtag me too. How's the finger? How's the thumb? It's
you help me,
still attached.
I'll let them go.
But, yeah, bit sore. Better, much better today though. Thanks for asking. It's amazing how many things you need a thumb for, as it turns out. Yeah, I can move it a lot more freely
Up
now.
and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Can we have a wash? We'll have a wash. Do I have the perk for washing yourself to heal up or not? It seems not. That's a shame. Rebellion. Right, who are we fighting? Captain, Guardsman. I don't know who we're fighting here. To that guy. Right, just because it locked the camera to him, otherwise I would have no clue.
Sorry, fucker. You won't get away with that.
Don't you dare hit me or I'm dead. One hit and I am dead. Nice. Two-handed sword action.
pay for that.
Penalty for rebellion
Right.
is death.
I'm trying to be careful here. You?
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight.
I've got his attention there.
Someone's had it.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Now you're for
Bad.
Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting.
Thank God for that. Right, bandages. I mistimed one hit, and I'm kind of weakened from earlier.
You'll be fucking sorry.
Right, now can we use the bandages, please? This is desperate times.
And
Are
you'll
we good?
soon...
We're good. Thank God for that. I
Whether
need
you're a
rest.
priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Oh God, Eric was one of. Oh, interesting. We're on prison cam now. Do you know that Jan Žižka has a huge
I hope Hanush has enough coin to
statue?
pay
No,
the
I did
ransom
not.
for you.
In Prague. That's interesting.
As for you, well, we'll see about you.
Oh, it's him. There he is, Henry. Get him.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about? You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making
Wow.
a terrible mistake!
Everyone's
We'll
coming
see
together
about
now.
that.
Žižka, you want it at the gate?
God, you can see all the grudge matches lining up, can't you? There's some cool characters in this now. This story's just gone up a notch. Henry's just going to stare at him through the bars of his cell for hours.
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
That voice,
Why do you think
we know
you're
who
still
that is.
alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Žižka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Žižka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Žižka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Okay, so Yaramir's voice actor is the one that did, I can't remember the names, I always get these two confused, either Captain Bernard or Captain Robard from Kingdom Come 1. I knew I'd heard it before. Where's my sword? I'm feeling hungry.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zizka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zizka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Bergau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
Oh, I can be very
I'm
persuasive.
sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
You're just trying to wriggle out of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Oh, how little he knows.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
We'll get him. Don't worry, we'll get him later.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
The boys are back in town. Oh, God. Look at this Ponce and his enamelled fancy armour.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter?
Oh,
Lost your
shit.
tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
Oh,
Swine!
flashback.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Oh, I didn't recognise him.
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
I've got armour on, he couldn't get me anyway. We'll get him, smug bastard.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that? Fuck it!
Very cinematic. We need a live action movie of this. Or a TV series with these two. We so need it.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
Did Hans
You know,
ever meet him?
I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home.
You'd be aware of him.
Can't you even deliver a letter?
And the music is rather epic as well, isn't it? If a touch overpowering and loud, maybe.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
I'm already lost. Which was Jobst? Which was Prokop? Which one's in the jail?
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Bergov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Thank Christ for that.
But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
Von Bergov maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zhizka here attacked us first, and then von Bergov. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good I didn't notice he was setting me up.
Pan, you say you posted a picture of Jan Zizka's statue. Was he missing an eye? Let's have a little look. He was, but it was the other one. Ah, but he has a mace. Oh wow, hang on. Can I show this? That's awesome. I wonder if I've seen that because I've been to Prague, but I probably didn't pay any attention to it at the time. So he's got the other one bandaged because the cool story is that it was Henry. It makes for a good story, right? That's awesome. I love how much detail Warhorse put in historical detail and stuff in this.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
I was going to say, when you said it was never clear which eye you lost first, that sounds like a spoiler, so you lost both. That was some bad luck. Hi, Bearbok, nice to see you. Popping to say hi, hit like and check on your hand. Oh, my hand is... Well, it's still there, so it's fine. It's moving a lot more, it's hurting a lot less, which means the swelling on the thumb's going down. For those who don't know, yesterday I crushed it between two heavy kettlebells. I mean, proper crushed it. It wasn't broken, thankfully, but it did kind of burst open like a ripe sausage and bleed a lot. But anyway, that's probably going to be fixed. It should be right in about 7 to 10 days. And it doesn't hurt so much now, so that's awesome news. It was hurting a lot this morning, but it's easy enough. Thanks for asking anyway, guys.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Berghoff.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Yep. Your men were about to commit rape. Where was that at? Oh, that was down at the pond to start with, wasn't it? Yeah. Hey, Iguana. Yeah, it was kind of painful yesterday. Far more painful than just a cut would have been. In fact, I didn't even realise it was bleeding for the first minute or so after doing it. I thought I just absolutely just jammed it in between two things and trapped it. It was hurting like hell. The rule of thumb, I see what you did there. That's awesome. Always be aware of finger positioning when exercising with weights. Yes, I see what you did there. Have you been working on that all night?
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Oh, he was there.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Is there any more about Catherine? Because she's up to something at the castle, but we don't really know. And do we think, I'm trying to work out who else is involved now that those two, Eric and the other guy, have come to light. Do we think Catherine was the one that went off to warn? We don't know. We'll find out.
Did you want to kill von Berghoff?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Berghoff's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Very good, very good.
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Berghoff instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason, so no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
Quite a bit.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Yeah, how did he hear about the ravine?
How did he manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
There's a city district in Prague called Žižkov. It's on the hill, and so is the statue. Oh, I've probably been there and seen it then. The hill that leads up to the castle.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Semine?
Von Berghoff sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so Von Berghoff wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
See, we did right there.
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Žižka?
That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
See? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
That's not good, is it?
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Wow. Big plot twist then. So there's another hill in, the TV tower in Prague. Is that the one, there's like a public garden at the top of it that you can go and walk around?
Oh, God. Holy shit.
How long has they been in prison here?
I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
Is it the smell?
It started to fester.
I thought they'd only been in prison like
clean that out.
half a day or something. Henry's good at this. He's got alchemy. He's a physician.
Just get it over with.
Most of the booze is for Godwin. Are we gonna see something grim here? Oh, that looks like a nasty tool. I think I've seen enough. Considering Godwin had been through the shit show at the Battle of Kosovo, I'd be surprised if he doesn't know where the Ark of the Covenant is. Yeah, I think when he got that hook tool in, I think I'd seen
Will he survive?
quite enough there.
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
Okay.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before Von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it?
I thought we just
But
hooked
if
his
you
eye
really
out
want to be
because it was
useful,
damaged.
you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves.
And
It's been a
take their
hellishly long
stuff.
day
Don't
today.
forget,
Thank
we need to
God
take
we
their
managed to
stuff,
survive
right?
until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
Nourishment is so low. Let's
Couldn't
start
help
with this.
overhearing you talking about that tragedy.
Priorities, you know.
Will you help me?
I'll fail the quest if I don't keep up with him. So.
Henry.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna fail the quest. Where's he gone? Oh. I thought he just leapt off that flipping ledge then. I was worried. What Godwin did was puncture the pus from the festive wound. Oh, okay. I thought... That's fine. I thought the eye was coming out. Is that valuable? No. You see, my first thought instantly turns to what can we take? We can take what needs eating up. The smoked... I'm not eating the smoked dog meat. Let's go with the cheese. That puts us in a much healthier situation. And... Oh, I'll take a pretzel, because that pretzel's gonna... That's gonna go down fast, isn't it? And a roasted piglet is only +5. I thought that would be far more nourishing. So we basically had like a glass of wine, pork sandwich and some cheese. That actually sounds like quite a nice picnic, actually. Oh, these guys are friendly with us now. I was suddenly thinking, hey, there's a bad guy coming. But no, we're good. All right, let me get ahead of myself and have a wash. I just need to make sure I've actually got my potion. I'm coming. Stop grumbling. So we go down to strong marigold, and then we equip that. There we go. Right, we're back. We're back on course. God, the scenery looks so good, doesn't it? There's only 3 people here.
We're here. Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest?
Bury the dead. Do I have to dig the graves first? I think I have a shovel on me. Okay, and there's a shovel there ready though. I see what we're doing. Is that valuable? Henry GFL 1403. I like that, Henry GFL. Oh, I am such a kleptomaniac in games. Games that allow you to do it, though. It's so much fun. I once started playing Morrowind with the intention of stealing every possible item from every village in the game. I think about 8 hours later, I hadn't even scraped the surface of the village where you start off in there, and I thought, don't know if I've got time to really do this playthrough. And then when I get everything, what am I going to do with it all? Because, oh, not rob. I'm supposed to just grab the body. See, even my muscle memory and instincts go straight to wanting to steal everything. Just a natural reaction. It's obviously in my genetics. That's close enough, Henry. That guy, that was a terrible place to receive a mortal wound. Holy crap, that's grim. I want to see if Godwin says anything about that. You blame the immersion simulator games for your chronic kleptomania? Yeah. But you always need the goodies later on somewhere, don't you? I want to fill that grave in so there's just the legs and the groins sticking out the top. A professional job. Well, it looks like they're all going to be like that. I'll try putting one in from the side, I think. We'll try doing this properly. This is another highlight. Oh, I could clip this. I was going to say I had to disable my running clip button when we only had half as much RAM. That was a better effort, at least. After quite a bit of arduous work. It's not going to do it, is it? Okay, let's see what this one does. I bet it just replaces it. That's a shame. Oh, we don't get the legs sticking out. Is there anything on him? I mean, we're not burying him with the money. I don't think he's actually... He doesn't count as being... Oh, yes, he does. He does. There we go. Hi, Piranha Man. Bury him with his legs out would have been... It would have been brilliant. It would have been somewhere to come and, you know, rest the flowers up against when his family come to visit. I'm probably going to need another wash after that because I will stink again. There's one here. And then we'll go back and see Godwin. Reminds you of a joke from Blackadder. Is this Jane bury me in a Y-shaped coffin? What was the surname? I can't remember a surname. That's the one. Yep. Blackadder II. From when the parade was in town. Awesome. Oh, Lord Percy was in love with her. Oh, was that the episode where Lord Blackadder meets Bob for the first time?
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
What's he got? Has he got me a gun? I can't remember. I mean, I can't remember. I can't imagine what else he'll have at the castle moat that I can play with. It's not a woman. It might be booze of some sort. There we go. Just doing my daily... You used to... Oh, the Master Thief perk. Did we pick up any... But I still can't click on that. Something's weird. I wonder if it'll come back next game. We're losing some stats. Oh, but that's because of being tired and malnourished and all the rest of it. We've got a one in warfare. I did wonder if we'd picked anything up. So, what should we have? A one-man army. When you're outnumbered in a fight, you deal 10% more damage. That's always good. In combat, your stamina will recover an additional 10% faster. Your attacks will be stronger the more injured you are. You've perfected the feint. I rarely feint, because I'm often trying to do master strikes and stuff. Knight in shining armor. When you plate armor, you've got charisma bonus. Unbreakable. You're outnumbered in a fight, your stamina... Why would I want one-man army? I suppose they'll... If you're outnumbered, stamina is 20% faster. Oh, if you're outnumbered, that's damage. Sorry, no, I'm reading two different ones. Whenever you make a dodge, a perfect dodge or sprint, you gain +3 in warfare. Rock solid. In combat, you can maintain a steady stance and use it to your advantage. When you don't dodge or sprint for 10 seconds, you'll gain +20 to your armor. I'm not sure how much there's... Oh, there's some good ones here, though. There is. We don't want the feint. I'm either going to go for one-man army. Although damage doesn't seem to be the issue, so I might go for... If you're outnumbered, your stamina will recover 20... I'm going to go for that, because stamina is the thing. If you're out of stamina, you're dead. Is that free food? I can have some of that. Okay.
I'm sorry?
You will be. Right, come on then. Come and tell me what this is a gun. He's talking about, please tell me it's a gun. Have we got a gun?
Well, Are you ready? You really have to try this.
It's a gun. I think it's a gun.
What's going on?
It's a gun.
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
Do I smell gunpowder?
Is that gunpowder I smell here?
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use it, eh? How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
The handgun, I like how it's spelt there. Proper medieval spelling. The handgun. It's a terrifying modern weapon. Its slow loading speed and inaccurate aim are balanced by its sheer destructive force and the fear it causes amongst enemies. To fire, you must have a projectile equipped in your ammunition slot. Hold right to load, hold right to aim, left click to fire. Okay.
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
I think it would be cool if there was a chance of misfire. Learn to shoot a hand cannon. Okay. Do we see... We don't really... Oh, we can see him pouring it down. Nice. Ram it home.
Great!
Oh, hang on. Okay, so how do we aim this? Boom. I hit a 1. Okay. I can't tell. Oh, I should have looked at the target down the bottom left. That would have told me where it hit. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right over like that. That even missed. Oh, I think I blew a hole above the target. Did I? I can't advance to see. That looks like I might have blown a hole above the target. Can I just turn? Please, can I turn this round? Hang on. Can we? Shall we? I don't know when my last save was. I so want to do this. Hang on.
Great!
Holy balls!
I think I missed my chance.
And that stench! Ah!
I learned nothing from that.
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
I mean, if it exploded... And I well imagine that a lot of the early ones did, as people were still learning the amount of charge to put down and the quality of the iron barrel and all the rest of it. Center of the screen roll. I need some more diabolically dangerous weapon. There's no future in this, I'm sure. I need to have another go with that.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm going to hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Of course. I'm going to go and see Clara, actually. Right, what's on this table? Absolutely nothing. Oh. It's a lamp. I don't need a lamp. That guy's gone. Now, he said he had no gunpowder left. Oh, I'm over encumbered. So, the pistol. I think this is a case of... We've put it on there. So we have weapon slot 3 and the lead ball. I've got a scatter shot as well, but I... Wait, is it telling me I've only got 1... No, I've got 12. I was looking at the wrong thing. We're going to... Oh, I'll tell you, I'll just put something on the horse. Oh, armor. Armor. I might have some new armor. Right, that's not so good, so I'll move that to the horse. These. Really? 151, 2, 112. 167, 225. But what if I went and repaired that? Because they look so much better, so they're the same quality. I'm surprised, actually, because I would have thought that was going to be better. And then I got a Magdeburg Cuirass, which is also worse. I guess we're going on value, right? So we need to sell that. Put it all on the horse for now. I mean, this stuff will still fetch a nice price, so... But I am kind of surprised. Well, not necessarily surprised, but I thought with the name of it and the look of it, I thought that was going to be better stuff. You'd literally be that meme, throwing dynamite isn't a form of martial arts. As long as it works. Right, so this guy...
Hey, Henry, come up here.
In a minute, I'm following a trail of gunpowder here.
Not a chance, you idiot.
Who are you calling an idiot?
Only an idiot would waste bandits on those high-born fuckers.
That needs sorting
They're
out.
injured, just like our men.
Plenty of ours are already pushing up daisies.
Don't go that way.
These bastards are responsible.
Aye, don't fuck with us, Clara. You're not going to treat them and that's that. Let them die for all I say.
Absolutely not.
Right. Does he have gunpowder? He doesn't look like he has. I'm guessing that's just a bag of food. Right. That was...
If they're dead, you're not...
I'm going to go and see what these lot are up to.
Stay out of this. We have our orders, Clara.
Are you completely stupid? Let me see them.
What's going on?
What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
They could be potential recruits if they're just regular Joes.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead?
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these 2 won't let me treat him.
Shut your trap, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
They do need treatment, and if they're noblemen, we can sell them. We can ransom them back.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second, these two are noblemen. And if they survive, I reckon you'll get a fine ransom for them. But maybe they'll survive anyway. It's up to you.
One of them is bleeding. If he doesn't get some help, he'll soon be with the Lord.
Bloody hell. What do you think, Pashko?
Money, money.
Fine. Let Clara take care of them then. But don't waste your precious time with them, all right? Our men have priority.
I mean, I could have treated them as well, I suppose.
Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
More important than guarding prisoners? Right, I'm in on this one then.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only
That's
healer.
not the answer.
They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks. Really. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
You tricked me last time.
You deceived me last time.
Excuse me?
You lured me out of the fortress and detained me so I couldn't get back in, didn't you?
And it worked perfectly. You should be more mad at yourself for falling for it so easily.
Bloody hell. I wanted to help you, and you just used me. That's all there was to it.
Don't look at me like that. We all did everything we could to keep you from sniffing around, and I simply had a certain advantage.
Thank you very much.
And just so you know, when I found out what they were planning to do in the ravine, I prayed for you to survive, even though I knew a lot of our men would die there. Sorry, but I have too much work to do.
Oh, that was
We can talk later.
That was maybe the wrong option.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
And the answer is yes.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark and poor old Sverk. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Nope. I'm sure there's a full set of instructions included on the packages.
Listen, I need some quick advice.
What would you like to know?
What's the proper way to treat a wound?
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first, and then lightly bind it with a bandage.
What should I do about a fever and headache?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound. That needs to be cleaned and cauterized. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too. And a marigold decoction should
I
help
think I
for the
might need to
fever.
remember this. Feeling she is more than she's letting on to be? She might be a Princess Leia type character.
What should I do with a vomiting patient?
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. He just took a solid blow to the head. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep and put a cold compress on his forehead. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's bleeding internally, and there's nothing we can do for him.
I guess we could cut him open to let the blood out. That would help. Surely? Right, we'll figure this out. We'll whatever it takes. We'll just play it by ear. We have logic on our side. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I need to speak to the blacksmith as well. He sounds like he needs some help. Godwin is asleep in here, but there's supposed to be a chest. Or a cabinet? Did she say go in? I think she said go in here, right? Watch me get arrested for this now. Okay, that's not the one. Was that not her little place? Oh, no, it's this one. All right. In my defense, it looked remarkably similar. She's clearly well-educated, intelligent, so potentially low nobility. She could be. Sleep and save. Is this Henry's place? I'll take the drinking water. Ah, we'll take all of these. And a bandage and a tailor's kit. And that. What am I kicking around up here? Clonk. Right, were the people who need a wash... not a wash. People who need treatment down here. Let's go check them out. Is it... It won't be down here, surely? It is. Can I have a torch, please? Ooh, what's in there? A gemstone ring. Yep, thank you very much. We don't want the rosary. Regular soldier. There's some named ones I'm supposed to treat, I think. Zverk.
I came to treat you.
Where's the pretty
What
one?
happened to you?
He says.
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm fine otherwise.
Oh, someone's working the pestle and mortar downstairs, and I should have taken the schnapps. Let's have a look at your wounds.
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful, all right? I'm aching all over.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll just take a peek. And here. Aye, yes. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Oh. Well, that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it first.
The foot should be easy. I'll take a look at that.
I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
What skill is this going on?
How bad is
Survival?
it?
Or scholarship?
You serious? You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Schnapps is good as a substitute for cleaning alcohol. I never thought of that, actually.
Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You've got a gash as well.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection.
Okay, I think they've just cleaned it.
I could give you some sort of potion.
You know potions too, do you?
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have to treat you as well.
Oh, I'd appreciate it, lad.
All right. I think I know what's wrong with you, Zverk. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
Aye. It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell. Could you get me something?
Let's get to it. I'm gonna treat you.
All right. Do what you have to. Just make it quick.
Okay. I'll give him something to drink.
I'll give you something to drink.
About
the water.
fucking time. Some wine would be nice. Or at least some ale.
I probably have some of that. I can give him drinking water. But I mean, I have a cup of wine. Oh, I have schnapps anyway, so if it need be, I'll give him the wine. Confirm. Oh, I need to give... Oh, I need to give multiple things here. Crap. So what was the other stuff? I think it's saying I need to give him 4. Wow. Okay. Oh, I've got 9. Fine. Do you know what? Just escape cancel then. Just, oh, I'll just give him 2, actually. That's a shitload of wine he's getting.
Here's something to drink.
That's more like it. Thanks.
I mean, that's like a lot of wine. Right, I'll clean your wound would be the best thing. I'll rub this on your ankle. Zip.
I'll clean that wound on your side, otherwise it'll fester.
Is it that bad?
Aye. Gangrene is pretty bad.
I should have brought the schnapps. Yeah, I should. We'll use the schnapps, but we have 2, so we only need 1. So that's all right. And confirm.
This is going to sting a bit.
Ah, fucking hell, that burns.
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to.
We'll need to rub something on his ankle.
I'll rub some of this decoction on your ankle.
You think that will help?
I can give him... The buck's blood was supposed to be for the chest, I think. There's always chamomile. I could do chamomile. It's only giving me... What's the painkiller does? The effects of injury in your maximum stamina. Well, I suppose I could do some of that. I'll use chamomile. Yeah, I'm not using it, so... We'll go with that.
This should help the swelling go down.
Oh, it feels better already.
See, I'm a master. Well, I suppose I better sew the wound up before I dress it.
I'll have to sew up that wound on your chest.
Make it quick, before I shit myself from the pain.
I'll just make a few quick stitches. That's it.
Christ! Ah! Fuck!
Ah, damn it. Stop squirming around, Zverk. I'm trying to concentrate. One more knot.
You parted with a tailor's kit.
There we go.
Mother of God! That wasn't exactly painless, mate.
I'll bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There. I'll wrap it up like this and tie it up here.
Ah, Sakra! Well then, is that it?
All done. Now just don't make any sudden movements, Zverk.
Thanks. It seems to be holding well.
Well, that's the dressing done. Now for the rest.
All done.
All right. That's all, Zverk. I treated your wounds. The best thing you can do now is get some sleep.
Christ, you really are a good healer. I feel better already, really. Thanks a lot.
Henry the legendary healer. So, the finger of God. Hang on, we need some light. What have you got in there, my man? Oh, is he... Yeah, I'm not sure how that will actually play out if I go for that. So... Where's the other guy? Go to sleep in the cabin? No, there's another one yet. Treat Mark. This isn't Mark, is it? I didn't see anyone else down here. Okay, let's depart. We need to...
I'll show you, you thief! Come on then,
Pardon?
let's sort this out.
Q.
Take him in!
Surrender now!
Oh, what?
I surrender!
What have I nicked?
I've got it in for you, scum. The time has come for you to confess to your thievery. And if I don't find those stolen things on you, you'll pay for them as well.
Right. It's time. Do you know who I am?
Oh, please. Look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize,
It's
my lord.
too easy.
I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Everyone's a happy man. So where's this Mark at? Do I need to... I don't need to speak to Jakey. Oh, he's here. He's behind him. Right, I couldn't see him.
Does anything hurt, Mark?
I'm all right. I just have a headache. I always walk away on my own 2 feet.
Okay, I think he's probably being clattered around the head.
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look at your wounds.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep. Leave me alone and go and treat someone else.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg, and you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at your head. It could be a concussion.
Oh, come on, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired.
Don't let him go to sleep, so no chamomile. There's chamomile... Oh, I suppose it's a sleeping healing thing, isn't it? Did I still lose the ring? That's a shame. Where did I get that one from? Right, let's do the head first.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head?
I've got to stop that stupid notification from Discord.
You've got a cut and some bruising. You took a hard hit to the head, didn't you?
What do I know? It was one hit after another. It all just blurred together.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye, but that's nothing.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated.
I don't seem to fail any of these checks that I do. I can't remember the last time I failed a check in this game.
Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all. I'll still have to treat you properly.
Come on, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me.
Okay. I guess we go for it.
All right. I reckon I know what's wrong with you, Mark.
Those cuts aren't serious. Just, well, yeah, we need to do that.
I'll clean and bandage your wounds, but most importantly, don't fall asleep, Mark. You've got a head injury.
Ah, come on, don't be silly. I'm perfectly fine. I'll just take a little nap and I'll be right as rain.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'll give you a sip of liquor. Oh, sorry, just timings. Let's clean the wound.
I'll clean that wound for you.
So we'll just go with the schnapps. I need to nick some more of that, because that's the first time that's been necessary for anything in the game, and there's loads of it kicking about.
Christ!
Good. That's that.
He needs a cold compress on his head. I'll give you a potion. I'll dress your wound.
I'm going to dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around here and tie it up here.
Sakra, be careful.
We could give him a
Finished.
cockerel potion.
It's as good as it'll get.
That reduces
Not
tiredness.
even worth mentioning.
Is a sip of liquor worth doing? I don't know.
I'll try to find some liquor somewhere.
Aye, some liquor would hit the spot.
Do I not have any?
I could use some sort of potion.
I should have something like that, a cockerel potion. I guess liquor counts as the schnapps and I need to go and bring it back, so I can interrupt the treatment and run and get it. Strong painkiller brew. Is it highlighting that one in particular? Cures food poisoning. Oh no, it's not, it's not. I don't know, that was blue a minute ago. Suppresses the effect of injury in your maximum stamina, which is possible. I guess not chamomile. So we could go straight for that. And hangover passes. What's a painkiller brew? Suppresses the effect of injury. I don't have... Tell you what, let's escape.
If only I had one, that is.
We can interrupt treatment, I think. So what I'll do, on the horse, I might have something. Drinking water. This is on... I'm on the horse, right? No, I wasn't. I clicked back onto me. I don't think I've put anything on the horse there worthy of note. Okay, let's run up there. We'll get back before it's dark. There's Clara coming to check up on me. Does anyone remember a kids' TV show called Pigeon Street? They had a female lorry driver on there, HGV driver, called Clara, and her nickname was Long Distance Clara because she goes all the way. I'm just... Knowing that this Clara and that she also goes all the way, it's just had me thinking about that. But that is from a long time ago, when I was a wee nipper. I bet there's no one who remembers that. The liquor will make him drowsy? I suppose it would. I suppose maybe that's a trick, is it, to try and catch me out? Okay, let's give him something.
Oh, right.
I wonder why...
I'll treat your wound.
Oh, I bet I do have... I bet I do have a... I bet I do have another potion that would be suitable. It's just it's not letting me choose it. So, I think we're going to go with just the marigold decoction, I think. Or a painkiller would... It sounds like that might be... It suppresses the effects of injury. He is injured. He's got a head injury. Okay, if I had a head injury as Henry, that would suppress the effects of it. Let's give him one of those. But let's give him a good one. And try that. I'm using logic now, so let's see if this works.
Guaranteed.
I'm fine, really.
No cockerel potion, unless I brewed one, but I think...
I reckon we're done here. I treated you the best I could.
Aye. So you did.
I cleaned and dressed your wounds, but you have a concussion.
Aye, I know. I could really use some shut-eye, but I don't have any shoes. Sorry.
You're spouting nonsense, but that's the concussion talking. Hopefully it'll wear off soon.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if that did any good. You remember the show, but not the girl? Hang on, I should have paused that. Oh. Oh, don't do an update now, Mr. Firefox. I don't have time. So we're looking for Pigeon Street. I wonder if any of you guys remember that. That doesn't look like it's working. This is in the middle of an update. That looks like that's really broken. Hang on, we'll try Edge. The dreaded Edge. That was it. What's she actually called? Am I? Nope, I wasn't. Pigeon Street. Should we play it? Oh, I need to... That's on Facebook. Screw that. Is that a YouTube one? This is going to get me the crap dance house club mix.
Long distance Clara drives a juggernaut.
That's enough of that. Okay. Yeah, I remembered it right. Going back, God, 40 years. That's some time. Which way was I going? I was going to see Clara about her casualties. It's amazing the useless shit that I can remember. Did I have a cockerel potion? Because I had a stack of potions in here. But not a cockerel potion. Ah, not even a weak one. Okay. Buck's blood might have done. Anyway.
I tried to treat all the wounded.
What do you mean you tried?
I did what I could. And I hope I brought them some relief.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. There's nothing more we can do. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look at the wounded later. Now you should take care of yourself. Here. This might come in handy.
Well, she gives me a cockerel potion.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough. Otherwise it'll drive you mad.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about in such a state.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what you need to do.
So isn't there anyone here who you really care about?
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that. I'd like to think about something else.
No walk today, I reckon? That's a bit much. Let's go for that drink.
Let's go and get something to drink so we can forget about it.
It sounds good. But if the men saw me tipsy, I'd never hear the end of it. The best thing we can do is go to sleep. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps. But if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending. Wish you a blessed evening.
Okay. Do we actually have... We don't have an alchemy bench here, do we? No, so I couldn't have made a potion. Oh, God, is that... I thought I was going to say a cockerel potion. Didn't actually see that. That would have been useful, I think. Maybe. Just getting some spares in for later. Is that a bandage? I'll take that. You never know when you're going to have to deal with a load. Right, so this is sleep and save. I think we'll do that, because we might get a midnight visitor. Uh-oh.
Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully, awfully tired. And cold, too.
Where's this going?
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
Something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
Aw, that's sweet. I thought these lot were going to queue up to come into the house. Probably not quite what Henry was looking for, but far more appropriate, I'm sure. So I guess we kind of need to find out what happened to the wounded. Oh, I wasn't expecting a major cutscene at this point. Oh, bad dream in the night. We used to have a log basket like that.
No! Ma! Ah!
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Oh, we so hope we meet him. Sounds like it's all go outside. Any breakfast on the go?
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell?
It sounds like we should have left last night. This sounds like a major part of the game coming up now.
What the hell is going on?
Bit of a rude awakening.
I don't think I'd fully repaired my gear in the last fight.
Where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Oh, right. How far away is Prague?
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka.
Fair point.
Sir Istvan Todt is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so... now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like that. He has no intention. We can take him.
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, we wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Then we fight.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Markvart! Lord Nebak! And you! You treacherous shit! Kiss our arses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
I like these guys. Hope we've gotten quite proficient with projectile weapons. This is going to need a lot. I've got it. My marksmanship to 11.
Sorry, my
It's
friend.
not great.
I'm afraid your castle will be needing some
I have
repairs.
potions. I have potions. Question is, can we save this? Because this looks like an epic moment. And I need to go out. I'm hoping we can quickly save this. If it says you can't save in combat, then oh dear. Are we good?
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it. Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry. We'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate, but if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right. I need everyone else on the battlements.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today.
So, to the task, my friends.
Does this give us a minute? No, I think it's rolling straight in. Okay. I've got 15 minutes to win this fight. Hey Phil, nice to see you. You witnessed the heroic charge of the McCrackens. Did that go okay? I might be misremembering. Okay, it looks like we're going straight in then. Right, first job. It did say game saved. Oh, if that said game saved. Hang on, so if I went... Weird how I still can't use the mouse button in that. So if I went load game, it saved it at 18:16. So we can load straight back into this fight tomorrow. That's fine. Sorry, not tomorrow. I'm not here tomorrow. It's going to be whenever I stream next. Maybe at the weekend. Because otherwise it'll be Monday and I don't want to leave it that long. But this looks like a huge fight that wants my full attention, not me trying to rush it so I can disappear for somewhere I need to be. This is going to be good. So when we come back in, we are going to drink the... What's the potion that gives you the archery skill? Well, whatever it is, we'll find it. The Bowman's Brew. We're going to drink the Bowman's Brew. And I think it's going to be all about that, because that's probably my best bet for taking these guys out. Haven't played with a crossbow much. Don't have a decent crossbow, but we should be fine. Okay, we should be fine. Cool. We can't save and quit, but we can just quit. But the game's just saved, so that's fine. We're good. We're good. Awesome. All right, folks. Sorry to rush away and disappear too fast, but I do need to be somewhere tonight, so I'll be back whenever it is. You'll see it notified on YouTube. It very unlikely to be tomorrow. I'll try and get it streamed in over the weekend. If not, have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday, hopefully when this is fixed, and it won't hurt to try and dodge and whack the spacebar anymore. All right, have a great time, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.